Hello again, it's Jolene with the Home Stitchery Decor YouTube channel. Welcome back to the channel. All right, you guys, are you a crafter slash a YouTuber, and have you ever put videos onto your YouTube channel and thought, what the heck is YouTube even doing? Like, why does one video get 60,000 views and the next video gets 23 views? I'm going to tell you guys straight up, I think this is a you problem and not a YouTube problem. So here's what I've learned. I've spent years building my craft business and YouTube channel and studying how content actually performs. I don't think that crafters and creators are following the rules set out. I think we are trying to push the limits and break the rules in every way possible and making things, 50 times harder than they actually need to be. So today I want to talk to you about how to stop doing that on your YouTube channel, because once YouTube understands exactly who your videos are for, it's going to be much easier for people to find you and people will actually watch your content. So let's dive in. I've heard this so many times. I am trying to beat the algorithm. Well, no, you aren't. The algorithm isn't sitting there trying to stop you. It's trying to answer one simple question, which is, who would enjoy this video? That's all. If YouTube knows the answer, it recommends your content, and if it doesn't, your impressions stay low. So your goal isn't to trick YouTube. Instead, your goal is to train YouTube and make your audience obvious. Every upload is going to teach YouTube something. So it's going to teach YouTube what your channel is about. If your uploads look like how to sew a tea towel, and then your next upload is my trip to Vegas, and then how to grow tomatoes, and then my Costco haul, and then a video about investing for your retirement, what exactly have you taught YouTube? Not much. Now imagine instead, if every week you made videos helping crafters build a successful handmade handmade business, which is exactly what I do on this channel. So I talk about pricing, I talk about craft fairs, I talk about Shopify, I talk about Pinterest, I talk about product photography, I talk about branding, YouTube, and affiliate marketing. Now YouTube understands and recognizes a pattern. It knows who's going to watch my channel, and therefore it pushes my content out to those viewers. One of the biggest mistakes creators make is we have a tendency to chase trends. Something gets 1 million views, we see it, and then suddenly you want to make the same video. But ask yourself instead, would my audience actually care about this? If not, do not make that video. Every off-topic video muddles the water on your YouTube channel. It doesn't just confuse YouTube, it confuses your subscribers. So people subscribe because they expect more of what they already enjoyed, so you need to give them that. A great way to do this is to double down on your winners. So when you first start your YouTube channel, be consistent. Make videos that are all in a theme. And it could be, a theme of how to make something, or a theme of how to market something, or a theme of, just you being at your craft fair. Look at the videos that perform well and don't just celebrate it, study it. Ask yourself, why did this work? What was it? Was it the topic? Was it the thumbnail? Was it the title? Was it the first 30 seconds? Did you solve the problem? And then create the next logical video. So if people loved, for instance, how I price my handmade products, maybe they would like how I photograph my handmade products. Trust me, the people that are watching on YouTube are not your competition. I did some research and found out there are an estimated 84 million crafters just alone in North America alone. It is absurd. So if you think putting a video out on your channel showing somebody how to take a product photo is going to somehow be the demise of your business, you are uneducated, uninformed about how many people there are in the world. There's so many people in the world. Do you want to make money off content, or do you want to gatekeep every single thing that you do? I can assure you, sharing how you make your stuff is going to make you more money in the long run. Another great thing to do on your channel is to build a series that links to each next video. So I created a series of videos on my channel for sewing tutorials. So there's 4 in total, and each video links to the actual next video that matches the item that I already made. So imagine someone discovers your channel, then they watch a video, then YouTube recommends your next video, or you recommend your next video in the series right in your own video via a card in the video or on your end screen. And the next thing you know, you've got binge watchers that are watching 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 of your videos. And that is exactly what YouTube wants. Instead of isolated uploads, build journeys. For example, a craft business series, a Shopify series, a Pinterest series, a YouTuber for crafters series, a pricing series, a craft fair series. Now your viewers know exactly what to expect. If you're stuck for video ideas, let your audience be the builder of your content calendar. One of the best sources of video ideas is going to be your audience. Ask questions in your videos and then go and read every comment. Pay attention to every single question. Look at what people keep asking. Those questions can become videos, and your audience is literally telling you what they need. Don't guess, just listen. Now, here is what creators do not want to hear. YouTube cannot fully understand a channel after 6 videos, or 10, or even 20. It needs data. Consistency matters. If you're constantly changing directions, starting a new series, trying to completely different audiences, YouTube has to start learning all over again who you are and who you're about and who to show your video to. So give it time, stay focused, and stay consistent. And I talk about this endlessly for crafters as well, because we have a habit of making one of these and one of these and one of those and one of those and one of these and one of these and one of these, and then nothing actually sells or works out. And before you know it, instead of doubling down on the thing that we were doing, we have 15 other projects in our head to do, or 27 tabs open, as I like to explain it to people, because crafters are notorious for doing this, and I'm guilty of it too. So preach, right? So if one week you're selling mugs, then candles, then laser files, then crochet, then woodworking, then digital patterns, customers really don't know who you are. People remember specialists. Brands become known for something. That clarity is going to help your customer, and that clarity will help you in your YouTube journey as well. All right, so if you remember anything from today's video, remember this. Your goal is not to beat the algorithm. Your goal is to make your audience crystal clear to YouTube. Stay focused, build content around one clear message, create a series, double down on what works, listen to your audience, and keep showing up. Every single upload teaches YouTube exactly who you are and who your videos are for. So the clearer the message, the easier it becomes for YouTube to connect your videos with the people who are interested in watching them. I am dying to know, what is your YouTube channel? And or if you have a craft business, let us know in the comments, and be sure to follow us. Mondays at 2 p.m. Mountain Daylight Time, we do lives, and we have a channel membership here as well, and that gives you discounts on products and access to the Motivation Monday video series as well. And during those lives on Mondays, we often do giveaways. So make sure you join us on a Monday. We'll see you in the next video. Have a wonderful day.